By some miracle, there is a Game 6. There is a Game 6 that must be played. And I have good news as well, along with the Game 6 good news. I have a new controller. I have a off-brand PS4 controller. So I've actually bought and used an off-brand PS3 controller with the PS3, and it is a cheap plasticky thing. This is also a cheap plasticky thing, but less cheap and plasticky than the PS3 controllers that I've used with this console. It actually works pretty well. I'm going to explain a few things. It's blue and white, so it's sick looking. It feels just like a PS4 controller, but a little bit cheaper. Just a little bit cheaper than an actual DualShock PS4 controller. And it plugs in with a USB-C cable, and it's really solid. Like, the way it plugs in, I don't think this is going to come disconnected while I'm recording episodes, because with the PS3, I have to play direct plugged into the console. I know there's a way to do a Bluetooth, but it's not very reliable, in my opinion. It doesn't stay connected all the time. So it's just easier for me to plug it straight into the console. But long-winded intro aside, let's just get right into gameplay, and I'll talk more during the game. This is the last time that this series will be played in Edmonton, Alberta. But is this going to be the last game of the entire series? That information awaits to be seen. Peter Mrazek remains in the Flames goal crease, and obviously the Demon Child, Shannon Danner. He has been something to be reckoned with for me personally. It's taken everything in my power to find a way to score. And look who remains in the lineup. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. We have the opening face-off. And I have a brand spanking new off-brand PS4 controller, not PS3, plugged into the PS3. It works perfectly fine. It's just so different. Oh my god. It feels so different. That's the best way I can describe it. Much of this video will more than likely be me discussing the PS4 controller and how this off-brand controller feels. But, you know, I talked about it at the end of Game 5, how my normal PS4 controller, which I've had for a while, backdoor opportunity, had developed some stick drift. It felt awful. And, of course, you know, I had the cable that was plugged into that would not stay plugged in. This has a USB-C cable plugged into it, and it seems pretty rigid and pretty solid. Now, the one thing I'll say about the controller and the feel is going to take me probably the whole game for me to get used to. I'll take a whistle so I can elaborate my thoughts further. So the best way I'd describe this controller, the analog sticks specifically, and the buttons too, but the analog sticks specifically, feel stiff compared to an actual official DualShock controller actually made for a PS4. So the PS4 controller has like what I would call a softer feel. The controller as a whole feels very rigid and stiff. That's almost going in the net. So it's gonna take me a while to really adjust to this. I want you to be aware the gameplay may suffer significantly due to this, but I will make as many adjustments as necessary. Winning face-offs is the angle that I need is a bit different from the angle that I needed with the PS4 controller. I did a little play test before I recorded this. Shooting is weird, dangling is weird, but we got a windmill deke off, so that's a nice start. Right there. Oh, good try by Kuju. We got a nice one-timer. I can't complain with that. Behind the net, Kuju in front for Foligno, but he was tied up. And Need to get focused not so much on the controller, but the gameplay and the commentary. Clefbaum, you want to pick that up? That's a careening hit. It's a penalty. It's a charge. I would imagine it's sprung free for Roddick Foxa. He does a windmill. He's going to lose it. That'll be the touch. I hate that because that was a total free play. And in hindsight, instead of going for the windmill and getting cocky with it with Roddick Foxa, you can see this is definitely a charge. There's no question about that. But instead of doing the windmill, him off for a dipsy doodle dangle, and well, it was a free play. And anytime you have, oh my god, Laxo came in from way, oh my, thank you Laxo. He came all the way from behind the blue line with so much speed that when he got the puck, he couldn't control himself. Oh my god, the forecheck. I'm telling you, you have not seen an aggressive penalty kill until you've played the Edmonton Oilers in this GM mode. Stay with it, Hanowski. Don't get a shot. We just want to get possession. Stop. God, they're so aggressive. Down low. I want the one-timer. Back up top. Wow, that was a terrible pass. And I didn't really, honestly, I didn't really aim that pass back to the blue line. So we got it here with Laxo behind the net. I'm looking for who's open. That on a change. Okay, that works. That was going to piss me off so much if they had gotten the puck. So I'm just going to pop that to the outside. I want space, but I don't have any because this Edmonton PK doesn't give you any. Hanowski point blank, but it was turned aside by Danner. We got to retrieve this and go the full distance again. They're taking, look how far Taylor Hall, the penalty-killing forechecker, is on this play. There's a toe drag move. Back to the point. The shot was there, but I want something of substance, something of quality here. Calvert, back up top. Boom. Jeez, Clefbaum. I mean, the net is in the middle of the rink, not in the corner. We're going to give up on this power play. Calvert has retrieved it. I want to go on a change, so I'm going to draw the forechecker in. Man, that button press. I tried to change D, and it was really slow to change D. Oh, Taylor Hall, good stick on the ice. He was very responsible defensively on that play. I think Calvert's still playing D with the power play. Line changes not fully in effect. Behind the net we go. Wrist the line and drawing in the forechecker, which is Taylor Hall. We're going to just skate it because look at the speed we have. We have the options to skate. Down low, it's going to be defended well again. A little too brave with that pass for Hanowski. I believe it was Hanowski that was trying to receive that puck. Oh, Eller, good positioning. Get that ahead. You got teammates there to neutralize. Where the hell is Caron going? the good news is that's an icing. And we'll touch it. I don't have a problem with Calvert being out there for getting that icing. But now we need to get a proper defense pair on the rink. It's been a high-flying start, but as I was about to allude to before that icing, there hasn't been a goal in this game so far. For the better part or for the worst part, for the better part for me, because Edmonton, I think, has scored first in every game in this series. Correct me if I'm wrong. They definitely scored first in the last game. Yeah, the shooting, you can tell the shooting accuracy feels so... It's an adjustment, but I'm so inaccurate with shooting with this controller in the right stick. That was a wonderful hit by Simon Luff. He's going to take it wide to the middle. Luff back on the back check and defending well as well. We're going to headband this for Toulouse. Now I'm going to turn, pivot, send it down low. Kuju in the middle. Back door, defended. You cannot take your time with a pass against this AI. They're so good. Look at Kujawinski. Shrugs him off. Gets a shot. Oh my god. What are we doing? That was an interesting play. I mean, that was a play that was entirely set up on the fly. I improvised that whole sequence. I didn't know what was going to happen in real time. I was going to shoot it on the backhand with Kujawinski. I don't know why that's the replay that we're getting. I mean, it was a wonderful hit. I don't know why that's the replay that they chose to give us. I thought Kujawinski's chance or his pass from behind the net was more worthy of a second look than the hit. But anyway. So let's see if we can get some accuracy. There's one that was deflected. It's there. It's still available. Eller was whacking away. Caron perfectly placed on the forecheck with his stick on the ice surface. But Nail Yakupov and the Oilers come away with it no matter the case. Into the corner we go. Here, there's Boguniecki coming through on the back check. He stole it away before he did a deke into the end boards or the sideboards. Caron drop pass. Blum to the outside. We're going to get some space. It's all about getting space for the blue liners. Can't have that fine control. Unfortunately, no fine control with the puck at the blue line, and we take it offside and bring it back in for the official offside. But that's the deflection from Eller. You tell me if that would have been a good goal. It was sitting in the paraphernalia of Shannon Danner. I know Lars Eller wanted a second chance opportunity at that as he was standing net front trying to whack away at it. I gotta say, the defensive positioning so far pretty clean. I didn't really know if I liked that rebound. That was a shot off of Taylor Hall. This will be the first time we're gonna dump it in. We'll dump it off the glass. Faxa was in there. That was well played by Radek Faxa. He didn't get the bump. Oh, you know who got the bump? Taylor Hall has once again got the bump. Can we fight with this controller? Oh! I am... Oh! Oh, yeah! Calvert, show him what you're made of, son. He is not afraid! He's not afraid! He's gonna win! Where did that come from? Oh, I have the secret juice, baby! It's a knockoff controller. Beautiful hit, and the fight win the KO. I'll hit Taylor Hall all evening long if I can get away with it like that. Based knockoff PS4 controller. I kissed it. I don't even know where this controller may have possibly been, and I kissed it anyway. Because we won the fight. Now we have to go out there and win the game. We're throwing the body. This has been an electric start for the Calgary Flames. The positioning on the forecheck is excellent, guys. That is a perfect, it looks like almost like a 1-2 forecheck. Simon Luff, you got to get the puck, man. No, don't go chasing. Don't go chasing. Yeah, that's a great poke check as well. Riley Smith on your horse. Riley Smith? No. Man, the pivoting is awkward with this controller. It really is awkward to make the player pivot. What happened to the puck? Oh, it went behind the net. I see it now. I lost the puck. If you're going to lose sight of the puck, at least it has to be in your attacking zone. In the opposing team's D zone. D to D? No. Okay, I'm not going to do that again for the rest of the game. That was such an I'm going to be honest. It was such an inaccurate pass, and the passing accuracy with this controller is awkward. I'm sending this down low because I'm running out of space, and I don't have the patience to wait for my teammates. The net has been knocked free by Foligno. This is what I don't like about my team right now. Nobody is really having any urgency to go set up behind the net or in the corner or whatever. I want to put the puck behind their net and I want to get cycling it, but no one's really making it easy to get a cycle play going. That's a shot on the net, so I want you to be aware, like I said, it is really going to be tricky to have accurate shots, especially if they are slap shots. That was a good play by Karan to come away with that. Drop pass? Nope, not the time. Not the time to do that. If your teammate... Really? Well, let's find out if this controller really is goated. Oh. Oh! Man, I mean, took him for a tumble. What a fight by... I dodged punch after punch after punch. I'm going to be honest, man. I just anticipated every single time he was going to throw a punch in that fight. And it's all because we ran into Justin Schultz like a steam train. Darnell Nurse took exception to that, but hey, good luck, buddy. I got this Chinese off-brand... I mean, the normal PS4 controllers are probably Chinese made controllers anyway, but... I got the off-brand PS4 controller, and I'm a fighting legend with this controller. I mean, I don't know that I can really deke or shoot for shit with this controller, but we're going to find out as this game goes along. At least I can throw them in a fist fight. If we're not going to win anything at all, at least win the fist fight. Oh! Oh my God! It still goes in! Sagan's slap shot finds a way on a weird carom. It had to be a weird carom. Finally, Sagan. It wasn't in clean. It wasn't a clean slap shot. What the hell happened to he put it in his own net? Save? He freaks out because he doesn't know where it is and he kicks it into his own net over the goal line. I didn't have to do anything. That had so much juice mustard on it that Shannon Danner didn't know how to handle that shot. Just keep it going, Tyler Sagan. We may just come back in this series. This is a Flames team that is rejuvenated. They know about the controller, and they are all rejuvenated. That's offside. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's the passing accuracy on the controller backfiring a little bit. Did we hit again? We've hit Taylor Hall. There's no Darnell Nurse to stand up for that one. I don't even know if who fought, who had the first fight for Edmonton. We're gonna have to start calling Aaron Ekblad the Grim Reaper. Well, we can't call him the Grim Reaper. That's Stu Grimson's nickname. Oh my God. That was an interesting saucer pass. Stay up there, Eller. You don't want to... Oh, Petrie's out there. You don't want to fight Boguniecki now that I have this controller. He has fought with Boguniecki. Can I puck chop? Oh, I can definitely puck chop. Dump it in. Boguniecki skate. Eller. Or Eller. Why did I say Eller? I meant Petrie. You might want to have your head up, Petrie, because Bogues was hunting on that forecheck. Puck chop. Oh, it was a delayed puck chop, and that was slid along the ice and wide. Puck chopped successfully by Perry. Where the hell is this Schultz? No, that's Petrie. Inside. Nope, couldn't get to the inside. What a big hit thrown by Corey Perry in the background. That was an AI Corey Perry. AI controlled Perry. I gotta watch my position here. Cover that point guy. Yep. Oh. Taylor Hall deflected. That's a big goal for Edmonton because they deflect that with 27.2 to go in the period to tie the game at 1. And it hit Mrazek on the way in. I want you to see this with a closer look. Yes, it hit that's such an, that's a very, I guess I can't say anything. I was going to say, it's a very fortunate bounce, but we also got a fortunate bounce on our one and only goal of the first period of play here. Oh, Foligno, go. Foligno, go. Someone's got to help him out. Go in the back door. Foligno stops up. What's available? Roll out. Toulouse, shoot! It was a blocker save. I believe it was a blocker save. No penalty. No penalty. No, oh, Kuju. Just end the period. That's okay. That was a good, honest, exciting, intense first period of action. We had a goal aside. We had a couple of really big fights that I was the victor in those fights. Toibert, that's who it was. Toibert fought, and I thought Petrie fought for some reason, but he didn't fight. That's the deflection goal that has tied it after 20 minutes of play. And it could be that I just got to break this controller in. That's something I thought about as we went into intermission there, is that maybe I just got to break in the controller. It could be that. You got Caron in the box and Darnell Nurse in the box. They fought earlier in period number 1. What does the next 20 minutes have to say for both of these teams? We need to get some shots on the net. We need to get some zone time. But, a couple of things about this controller are making that a little more challenging than need be. However, we got the goal. We do have a goal on the board, and that's something that I can feel confident about going into this period of play. However, Edmonton did score and tie it. They're kind of throwing pucks from everywhere. They love their point shots, and that's why we got to get to these pucks, and we got to get them out. Ekblad under duress from Taylor Hall. Now, I'm going to bring this in, cutback move. I'm sending it behind the net. You just got to go and get the puck when I send it in down low like that. So, Riley Smith kicking along. Sagan in front. Did he just bank that off Danner? I'm pretty sure he almost just banked that into the net off of Danner, off the backside. I'm going to give him one whack. I'm just going to skate away from this. I don't need Sagan. Oh, no. They got Sagan for that. They really got Sagan for that slash. That might be a roughing minor. That's a rough. But he skated away. He's skating away and the ref pointing at him. For what reason? I mean, I better get a power play if they do any of that kind of antics. That's big because Sagan, by the way, is a big penalty killer for us. But so is Ryan Kujawinski and Riley Smith, right? That's who this unit is, killing this penalty. Woo! Got to just take that shot. You had a chance to take that shot. You got to do it. Schultz is going to break it out for the Oilers. Of course, we got 2 forwards that are back behind the play. Blocker save, turned aside. Kleppbaum chops at it. Ew, that's a skate block by Riley Smith. Good enough for me. Go on a change. Go on a change. Something did I go over this? Oh, that's a bad change. That's an awful change. Nugent Hopkins saved by Mrazek. Big breakaway save. Short-handed. They caught us changing is what it was. I haven't heard this song in a little while. I'm in a good mood to hear it right now. Peter Mrazek, you can be my girl anytime. You keep making saves like that on breakaways. Anytime you want to. Even though I know you're not a girl, but you can be my girl anytime you want to. That's a goal. Saved. It covered again. So I don't think I went over this in the last period. If I did, I do apologize if I did go over this. Yeah, they don't get mad when I shoot it down out of my own end of the rink. But due to the way the cable plugs into the controller, I don't know that we'll have any controller disconnections in this gameplay. So it should be a nice, smooth gameplay experience and viewing experience for these episodes now. I like that shot because we just needed something. We haven't had a shot for the period. We've obviously basically been killing a penalty for the majority of this period as well. And they shoot it from everywhere, off the rush like that. I don't know why you'd give up possession like that off the rush. We put Gernot into the bench, into the wrong bench, or the right bench, depending on which way you want to look at it. Saucer pass ahead. We've got a lead pass for Perry. Now we just got to dangle one guy. That was the perfect time to do the move. Shot on goal, saved by Danner. It was a backhand try after Perry did a little inside-out move on, I don't know who the defenseman was. Oh, it was Darnell Nurse. Yeah, we had Darnell Nurse twisted inside out like a pretzel. It's a shame there was no goal to finish that play off. So if we get it back to the point, we need the shot. You can see Edmonton has 15 shots. We just need it on the net. Way to block it. Way to block it. I got to send it down low. Oh, no, I don't know where to go here. The point is the only thing that makes sense. D-to-D, that's going to be covered as well. Just shoot it. Just get it to the net. Saved by Danner. Better than not. Better than not getting the shot on goal. It's hard. You can, if you watch that play, you see how quickly they get on the defenseman. The forward that's on the defensive side of the puck. The forward on the D side of the puck gets to the defenseman very quickly at the point in this game. But the AI players do. I just don't have time to shoot it from the blue line in this game. That's the only time I get one. It created a rebound, so I'll happily take it. I'm milking the icing on this. We get the icing. Wrist the line and shoot it back down there. And get off the ice because I'm going to go with my first pair. Was there a hit? Yeah. We don't need to see a second look at that hit. So I got my first line. I got my first pair on the ice. What a time for Sagan to win a faceoff. Trying to push the puck down low. I want to get to the corner. Sagan absorbs some contact. Sagan to the inside. Looking for his second goal of the game. This is a good opportunity. This would be a great time for Tyler Sagan to take over a game. They went on a line change. They were forechecking. They had the forecheck and they went on a line change. No. Oh, no. But I can't fight for that. Oh, we can fight for it. Sagan against Fistrick. They're squaring off right here in the face-off circle. So this is fight number 3, round 3 of this game. Time to see just how well the controller does. No way. No freaking way. All right, we got him in the freaking headlock. Oh, we had the vice grip on Fistrick, but he has gotten out of it. That's another dodge. Should have known another punch was coming. I'm out of my weight class. I'm punching out of my weight class with this one. Or I'm not. I'm 3 for 3. I'm 3 for 3. What a fight win by Sagan. I'm pumped by that. This controller is on steroids. And so is Tyler Sagan. What a epic fight. That was incredible. And the best part about this controller, much more quiet controller. It might be pretty silent. Some of the button mashing might be a little bit loud, but I put a noise gate on the microphone as best as I can to edit out any button mashes so you don't have to hear you hear as few button mashes as possible, but I can't fully edit that. There's only a limit as far as I can go with a noise gate on the microphone in editing software. So that aside, forget about it. We got to get the puck out of our D zone. I can't talk about editing software and microphones and noise gates. So the controller didn't disconnect. I don't know how that's going to be edited. The controller didn't disconnect. I pressed the button that got us to the home screen, the home menu. I'm pinching in. I didn't even think about that I could accidentally press that button and it paused the game. At least the game is still going, and man, that was awkward. So the home button on this controller actually works. Whereas the actual PS4 controller, when it's plugged in, it doesn't. The home button, the button that has the PS4, the PlayStation logo on it on a PS4 controller, if you know what I'm talking about, that button doesn't do anything when it's plugged into a PS3, but it does on this controller. You're way offside. You got to reset. And so does my team. Oh, that was a dangerous one-handed puck shield, but that was slow by Kudrowinski. Oh, awkward way to skate into that puck. Kuju in front. Felina blocked it. Was twisted aside. That's not the word I was looking for, but we're going to go with it. But in. Oh, it's bouncing. Alcalde. No. We just saved a goal. Oh, my God. Shoot it on the net. Just get it on the net. Oh, this is chaotic. Oh, poke it in. What the hell? What just happened? The breakaway. There was a weird. I don't even know what just happened. I don't know what happened. There was a breakaway. Oh, it was the rebound off the breakaway that we saved. He had. Look at how out of position Mrazek was after Alcalde made his initial shot. That's why you back check, kids. I mean, you may not get the initial shot, but you might get a second chance opportunity to turn aside. Man, we're blocking our own shots. We're not helping cases for ourselves. We're not making a case for ourselves by blocking our own shot. I'm standing pat right here with Simon Love. Oh, what a beautiful hit. That's an AI. That was an AI player. That was an AI-controlled Hanalski. Takes the penalty. It's definitely boarding, but I didn't see anything. I need a replay. No, it's definitely from the side. How was that a penalty? That was clean. He was standing already beside the boards, and he hit him from the side, not the numbers. That's a bad call. That's a really bad call, honestly. We got to clear this. That's an awful penalty call. Especially because I had no control over that. That was an AI-controlled player. I had nothing to do with that. But I don't have a choice now. I've got to kill off the penalty or try to draw a penalty from the Oilers. Good luck. Uh-oh. Oh. No. What kind of gibberish just came out of my mouth? What kind of gibberish did I just speak? I swear I thought a goal was coming. Their zone entries are really good. Woo! Oh, too many passes. Whoa. Out of the zone. More gibberish. I'm panicked right now because it's a close game. It's a 1-1 game. They have a power play. They've looked really good, especially off the zone entry. We're just not closing them off. That's well enough. Saucer pass ahead. Ooh! Which way am I going with it? Which way am I going? Perry? Great communication, Faxa. You really suck. Oh, my God. Faxa really screwed up the communication on that play. I should have just taken it hard to the net with Perry. It's a big miss, but it might work out for the Oilers to miss that shot. Or maybe not. The puck's out at center. Gurnat has it. Perry, we got to get backwards. We got to get skating backwards and get on D. Dumped in. Laxo, your job is to play this cleanly. He does. Oh, wait. I'd see him out of the box, but we're going to get it to Faxa. Dished off on the wing. Faxa will basically work as almost kind of like a self-pass, but Taylor Hall was the first man to that. Our guys are skating a little bit slower than the Oilers are right now. We're a little too slow, but they're going to dump it in and change. I will reset from here. We draw the forechecker in. Taylor Hall is a really aggressive menace on the forecheck in this game. That's one thing I'm noticing right here. Oh, my God! Did you just dangle between the legs, Karan? Did you just dangle between the legs? I'm just going to take it offside. It's better than a turnover. Oh. Karan dangled between the legs. Oh. I need a break. I need oxygen for my lungs and my brain. This is way too close for a game 6 like this. Dumped in for the first time. We'll just get it in to the Oilers zone. We need to make sure that we have that forecheck. We may need to actually crank up the forecheck. Left bomb again, just dump it in. You're a defenseman, just dump it in. Danner, 5-hole. He's going to just paddle that to the corner, and that's going to work out well for Edmonton. Look at the stretch pass. A little bit of back and forth to get the puck into the zone by McDonald. Left bomb against the forechecker, which is Yakupov, who successfully has it. Dangles in front. Cogliano. Back to the point. They mispast it. Back to Petrie. He's going to have to handle at the Oilers' blue line. Cogliano rink wide for Yakupov. We're not on these guys defensively in this game right now. That's a good play by Ristolainen, but you got to get it. Ristolainen may have iced it. He did ice it. Oh, not a good time to ice it, man. We got to hit our teammates with those passes. Especially being behind the red line. That was nearly a penalty. Referee was looking at it the whole way, too. Number 14, I'll remember you. That's kind of a makeup, honestly, for the boarding call that they made earlier. I mean, number 14 is the one referee on the ice surface. Go, he's flat-footed, Perry. Well, I'm gonna no. I just needed to get the puck in deep and I didn't deke, and I really didn't need to go for a deke, but I legitimately thought about going for a deke right there with Corey Perry. Now this is a time to do a little action. Cutbacks. Cutbacks are really smooth with his controller. You would change right there, Ristolainen, you would. All right, it didn't cost us a goal so far. I gotta poke that ahead. We'll just poke it to Riley Smith. I'm gonna dump it in. Everybody, if you're going to change, it's when I dump it in. Good play by Smith. Look at this. Go, Riley Smith. It's the passing accuracy, man. It's going to kill me in this game. It really is. Kick it along. Riley Smith help out. There's nothing available. I'm going to double down on this play. Back to the point. They're double teaming us. Shot. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, beauty deflection. That's why we just gotta hail it from the point sometimes. Simple hockey. Jordan Caron, third goal of this postseason. Walk to the middle with Simon Love. He shoots it, and it hits the stick of Caron. Is this just a nice deliberate deflection? If you're gonna, that's the thing about scoring on Shannon Danner. If he can see it, he's gonna save it. He can't react quick enough to the deflection. We get another late goal in this game. It's a late second period goal. Have we seen the last of the Oilers offense for the second period of the play? Of course, we haven't seen any Oilers offense, in terms of a goal anyway, in this period. They have been the aggressor, offensively speaking, but they haven't gotten on the score sheet in period number 2. Now, will they, much like the first period, get a late period goal, a late period push? I'm going to flip it. That's a delay of game, isn't it? Okay, hit the glass. Man, it hit the far side glass. That's a break. I was perfectly positioned to knock that breakout pass up. Nugent Hopkins spinning at the point down low. Schultz, big save, cleared. And that'll be it. That is 40 minutes in the books in this game. Just the final 20 to go. Your Calgary Flames, in a do-or-die situation, trying to force a Game 7, have claimed a late second period lead. That saved the goal. That back check on the breakaway saved a goal. But it is Jordan Caron's deflection. That's the difference in the game right now. Give me something. I need a little something extra for this third period of play. Final 20 minutes to go at the Rexall place. And it's the last game that the Oilers and Flames will play at Rexall place in this series. And, I mean, for the GM mode, for that matter. This is the last season we're doing this GM mode. So, this is it right here. Oh! Wow, I mean, you couldn't have had more time and space if you're Corey Perry, but I'll take a shot on goal. He didn't miss the net. It went right to him. We made a turnover, a little mistake, and then I poked it right back downward to Corey Perry. Should have just shot along the ice. It might have gone 5-hole. See, we did elevate it just ever so slightly with Perry. That was a mistake. We need to just get the shots. Are the shots from the point the way to go? We're going to send that down low. I took Blum way out of position. It was an accident. Hanowski's got a back check. He's doing a great job of doing exactly that, though. Shot lane, yeah. We had like 3 guys in the shooting lane on that play. Marincin from the blue line. It's going to deflect, but wide of the net. Yakupov centering. We got to get the puck out here. We have survived. Now, how's the up and over deke? That's a neat deke right there from Hanowski. Okay, cutback move. Everything is, they're giving us the points. They're giving us, not now, they're not. Calvert spinning off of that. Interchanging with Hanowski. Someone's got to go to the middle. Back to Calvert. Okay, I was going to get it to Calvert, but he didn't pass it. Now he gets it to Calvert. Scores! Calvert! 5-hole along the ice. That was a nice touch of give-and-go hockey between Calvert and Hanowski. Look at him slide behind the defenseman. They lost him. They completely lost Calvert. And my free agent signing scored a critical third period goal for the Flames. This has been a dream Game 6, honestly. The fight wins, the way we've created goals in this game, we've persevered. We've been a really solid hockey team in this game. It hasn't been perfect by any means, but we've been much more consistent in this game than we have. That is an icing. Most consistent we've been through any game in this series. Every game that we've played so far, through the first 5 games before Game 6, we had a lot of up and down moments in each game. And we played, I think the third game in this series we played absolutely terrible. No, we came back in Game 3. Game 3 in Rexall Place, in this arena. We came back. That's a penalty. Yes, and I'm going to fight again. Corey Perry against Toybert. I know it's coming, so I'm trying to prepare myself for that punch. I got to time it, but man. I couldn't time it. I was overmatched in that fight, so I'm not going to go 4 for 4, but it makes sense that Perry would have to stand up for that fight. Stand up for that hit, rather, in that fight. I don't even know who he hit. I think it's a penalty. It is. It's just a minor. That could be a crucial penalty in this game. I forgot what I was going to say. That's a big block. That was Riley Smith. Board play. Ekblad does the job. Board playing. Cuju! We should have had a breakaway. We deserved a breakaway off that. I'm shadowing you, buddy. Look at me. I'm shadowing him perfectly. Oh, we were right there with Riley Smith. McDonald has it wide. Drop to the middle. Yakupov to Nugent Hopkins. A bit of weird communication between those Oilers players all the way down the rink. Kujawinski denied of a breakaway earlier. He knocks that one down. Go take a run at Yakupov. He certainly did. He certainly did. Blocker behind the net off of Mrazek, but waiting for him was Oscar Klefbom, former Edmonton Oiler. Kujawinski's been out there. He's a dog on this shift. He really is. He's dog on a bone. Having a great penalty killing effort. Oh, positioning. Because they're stretching the ice. We got to be really good positionally. Kuju! Yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh, get out of the freaking way! Drop pass. Sagan. All right! Good work with Kujawinski. Kujawinski's just out of gas. But Sagan got in his way. I was going to do a dangle. And Sagan just got in his way. Beautiful hip check. First hip check with the new controller. Oh no! All right! Kujawinski. Taylor Hall flips it on the backhand. It's saved in the glove. That'll be a whistle. That's it. I've seen enough. If we get an empty netter, Kujawinski deserves it. He just had the best shift of his entire career. I think he had the whole penalty killing shift by himself. I think he did all of that by himself. Boguniecki. Can you windmill? He can, certainly, through center. Punches it to the outside. Centering feed in front. Caron hit the post, batted out of the air. Wide in the net by Jordan Caron. He's looking for his second goal of the game. Boguniecki is on this at center. There's a toe drag. A second toe drag. Oh, whipping out all the freaking moves on your team, son. Boguniecki behind the net. Power move around the net. On the net. And it was saved by Shannon Danner. Nice hit there by Blum. He just sat that guy down to his knees. Saved by Mrazek. We're going to play this. Ooh, they ran into Mrazek. That would have been questionable had they scored there. Caron. It is not going to be fed far enough for Caron. Schultz sends it back in. Fax is going to be the first man to retrieve. Watch your head. Watch your head. like he's coming down the stairs and there's a big ledge overhead. Laxo run into whoever this is. Laxo, get it. Oh, defend. They're going to wrap it around. Back to the point. Shot. Bukestad. Oh, and they missed it. Alcone missed the net wide. That's deflected on and wide. Calvert. Cover. Oh, geez. He played it. I gave one too many button presses. What a hard pass on the breakout. Oh, Hanowski bumped. He just lost his footing. He lost his footing ever so slightly on that. He had to move. What a hit. Was that Klefbom? That was a crazy hit. He almost did a flip. Hanowski has the moves this time. Nope. He nudges Yakupov free of the puck for a moment. That's a big stretch pass to Cogliano. We've been getting out of position on these. Oh, this game has opened up a lot. Hanowski is waiting at center ice. Picked up instead by Riley Smith. Riley Smith tended to move with the skates, the little mohawk. Oh, that was a little too trickerish. I don't even think trickerish is a word, but I decided to use it as a word. That's what kind of a mood I'm in this evening. Simon Luff pokes it free of the Oilers. I mean, I can play this game all night long. I can just play this way for the rest of the evening. We dump it in. I have not felt obligated to dump the puck in this evening. Hanowski take a run at Eberle. Oh, he was stuck in the corner. I'm so used to the controller disconnecting that I thought that was a controller disconnect, but he was literally stuck on the boards in the corner. That's a high stick. Damn, if they scored on that, that would have been bad. Taylor Hall all over this in the corner. Notice the lack of power plays to my team. Shot from the point, goes in. This is why we cannot fool around with this Edmonton Oilers team. They get one on the delayed call. They will not go away silently. That's a bad goal, though. It's a bad goal for Mrazek. You can't give that goal up at this stage of the game. 7 minutes is a long way to go. That's a lot of hockey game. Kudrwinski's out there. Kuju. One-handed puck shield. Cutback move. Oh, they were all over that. I think that was Hall. Or Hall. Nurse. Kuju! Give me the Kuju goal. Oh, he went for the slap shot. Went for the slap shot. Not the time to go for a slap shot. Edmonton's full sail changing, so they're going for a wholesale change. Oh my God. Woo! That was some neat move. That was some neat moves by Simon Love. Yuri Talusti, not so equally good moves. That was really bad, actually, by Yuri Talusti. An awful turnover and awful time for it. Alcalde is offside. We can just breathe 5.5, man. We have been outplayed. It's Peter Mrazek has honestly been incredible in this game. Really has been. I need him to be incredible yet once more for the final 5.5. We bailed him out too. We've had some good D play in front of him. But it may not be enough. Let's see what happens here. We're just not winning these face-offs. I got this side with Boguniecki on the left side. I'm defending the entry. We've made him dump it in. Now that's a time to just board play it. I wish we had board played it because Cogliano has tied the game. And that trade is coming back to haunt me now. Oh boy, Peter Mrazek, you just had the highlight tape as well. It's a really bad short side goal. On our horse. I'm going weak side lock forecheck. I gotta break out all the stops. This game 6 would be this way. This would be the most stressful. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Not like that. Oh, poked away. Okay. We have got to stop playing in our own zone. They are stretching the ice. They are stretching the whole game. They've been stretching the ice. Is it just the way we set up in the neutral zone? Is that what we need to do? Forget about the guy behind the net right now. I don't care about the guy behind the net. I don't care about the guy behind the net. Big block. We just can't get it out right now, man. Oh no, an accidental extra button press and Perry just passes it out to center ice. Oh, what an effort by Sagan. What an effort. Hanowski, dump it back in. We were celebrating a little bit prematurely, man. I mean, it wouldn't be the first thing I've done prematurely, but we were definitely celebrating way too prematurely in this game. No. I refuse to believe that's not onside. I refuse to believe it. That's a D-zone face-off, too. Because the play came from the D-zone on the offside. Oh, no. We lost that face-off. Oh. Get it up. Who's that going back door? Go back door. Back door for me. No! Jump in. Pinch, Ekblad. Pinch. You got a job to do right here. Maybe it's a good thing he didn't pinch. They're going to stretch the ice again. They're going to dump it in. Please dump it in. That's not even going to be a full-on dump in. Riley Smith. To the outside. Riley Smith, dude. It's a simple deke. You got to do. Oh, McDonald. Yes, crunch wrap, supreme. Kudrwinski. No, he went between two defenders. That was bold and brash. Kuju. No. Blum on the right time. Blum at the right time. Who is this? Cogliano? Down low. Cover. I'm telling you. I don't know what to do. 1-4. No, 1-3-1 was working. I think. It's just the way... Hold on. I can't tell you. Oh my god. Oh my god, Blum! Get it! Kick it! Come down low and support. Puck out. Get the puck out. Faxa. Yes, he skates away from that. Calvert. God, the pass was behind Calvert. Of course it is. Freaking controller. Center. Oh! We will go to overtime. We will go to overtime. Of course we would. We've been outshot 35-18, man. I at the whistle, I need to change some things. I should have done it before the, strategically. I forgot to do it before the face-off, but it's okay. Simon left. Oh, no, I gotta shadow this guy. In front, deflected but wide. Oh my god, we can't keep playing these games in our D zone. We have not had enough effort offensively. Smith, what the hell, man? I gotta stop doing dekes. We just can't hold on to the puck. I gotta stop doing dekes. We just can't hold on to the puck. I gotta figure out this controller before I do any dekes. Oh my goodness. Dumped in. They're gonna change, and I think we have already changed. If you're gonna get on the ice, skate, man. First line still out there on the partial change. Riley Smith, back for Sagan. He made the save. Danner made the save. Get back on D. If we don't have it, get back on D. I want 2 defensemen and a forward back on D at all times. We're so out of position. Cover it. Jeez, Mrazek. I don't know what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing off the oh my god. Off the rush. I can't think, I can't focus. Oh, never mind. I can't think of what strategy it is. I don't know what it is that you change. We need to change our entire approach in the neutral zone. That's what I'm going to tell you for sure. Go, Kuju! On the stick blade. No. Down low. 71-17. They got the point covered as well. Kuju just missed. Oh my goodness. Kuju Winsky. Kuju. Oh yeah, Kuju! Yeah! Kuju wins the game. We're going to game 7. I don't believe it. He was due. Kuju. And he wins the game. He should have had a breakaway earlier in the game on, I think it was shorthanded. What an epic game. We have dragged our corpses to a game 7 when this series looked all but finished after game 3. And now the Flames win 3 straight games.